wow, wow, wow. Ba, ba, ba. Anybody out there? Is there anybody out there? Oh, yo, YouTubers. Unsupported resolution. The current what's that saying? I'm getting that, like, unsupported resolution. What does that mean, guys? Does anyone know what that means? This is a live transmission, by the way. Live transmission. What a treat. If this works, like, you know, because I've got the... what does this mean, guys? I'll get my camera and show you my viewpoints here of the way I see things on my screen. Says, look, unsupported resolution, right? You need to change the video resolution. The current resolution is blah blah blah, which blah 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 blah. But last night when I did a live stream, this message didn't come up, did it? You know, see, and there's the way I see it, like. Okay, so I don't know if it'll actually be okay when I finish, when I press the pause, like, I don't know. It's usually like a fucking, don't know what's what. Sorry folks, if anyone watches and they don't like swear words, I apologise, right? But, like, oh man, unsupported, the expected video which is not supported for this configuration. Now I got this message once before and it worked, everything went up anyway, it went on anyway, like, but we'll see. I'll just do a quick speech anyway. You lucky people, you jammy YouTubers, you get like not one live stream with it. I did on a live stream last night and a live stream today, you lucky people. Oh, the message is gone now, that resolution message is gone now, so what's going on? It's just I'm in a double setup, you know. I'm getting very suspicious about my computer, you see. If I ditch YouTube, guys, and I go offline all of a sudden and I don't come back on, don't be surprised. It's because I'm very weary of computers and the company Intel, you know. I don't trust them. I wouldn't trust Intel as far as I could throw them, mate. Anyway, the reason for my speech... this little clip. I'm completely astonished today, guys. I actually think I'm imagining this, and I want people to confirm, is this true? I woke up today and said to myself, I might, you know, when I do my busking thing in the future, one of my major plans is to go to Paris, right? Because in Paris, you know the statue that we've all seen in the Exorcist movie, Pazuzu, this demon. It's supposed to be, they've invented this weird lie that he's a friendly demon because he helps us fight off bad demons. I don't care what anyone says, that a demon is a demon, right? And the demon in The Exorcist, I know it's only a movie, right? But it does pick on a teenage girl, doesn't it? The whole element of that is it attacks teenage girls. It happens to a lot of girls, you know. It's like an adolescent thing where they get like a poltergeist or some kind of demon is harassing them. Now, I know about this because it happened to my kid's sister, you see, or my little sister, right? She had all these problems when she was a teenager. Something was harassing her. It was basically... It'd be interesting if she ever done a speech about it, actually, guys, you know what I mean? But honestly, mate, she'd get up in the early hours screaming, crying and everything that this thing was harassing her, calling her names and all kinds of stuff in it. No, in sort of adolescent years, you know. Well, she was still a kid, basically. So I have seen it for myself, that these things go around harassing people. They're little bullies, aren't they? They're just chickens, basically. They can't do it to... They can't face you face to face, like, they've got to do everything. Principalities, we call them, don't we? They're invisible. I want to do a more in-depth speech about the principalities and fallen angels, if I can one day, like, but I did one about the alien greys, didn't I? And the whole production was ruined by the sound microphone not working properly, and I thought, oh man, I've got to do the whole thing again, because when you get into the point, or like the crux of something, you got to speak in a way so you make points in what you say, to make it register into your brains, you know, like a subliminal opening of the mind, I suppose. when you say something. You know, a good speaker has to be able to... I want people to watch me who are like, they're uneducated, they don't know how to spell, they don't know how to read or write, anything, you know, you don't have to be a smart arse to follow me, right, guys? Or watch me channel, sorry, I won't say follow me, because that's get me mistaken for something else, like. But I like the idea of people who are like Down syndrome people who aren't educated, people who are a bit slow in the education realm, but when they listen to me speak, they think, this guy makes sense, I know what he's talking about, man. That's the way I do it, man. I've got no regard for those who say, I've got 10 A-levels and all that kind of business. None of that means nothing to me. I've got qualifications from after school. I didn't take any exams in school. I couldn't wait to get away from the hypocritical teachers, you get me? Like, all the stuff Roger Waters talks about in the dark sarcasm and all that. But anyway, this is why I'm on today, right, folks? I had to come on today because I was thinking of going to Paris for one reason. When I start my tour of Europe, which will be obviously, I'll try and time it for the summertime, right? And I'm going to do a tour of Europe. I'm going to go to France first, work my way across Belgium, make my way to Germany, Poland, wherever, right? I want to see and meet as many people as I can all over Europe and play my music and get people dancing in the streets or whatever it is we do, you know what I mean? Not trying to be a superstar. Far from it. Right, but Paris would be my first place, right, because I know that the Pazuzu statue in Paris, right, from the Exorcist movies or whatever, the iron one, it's like, it must be like it's deemed as a valuable item, mustn't it? It must be worth a fortune. And in my head I'm thinking, I've got to go to Paris and go to the Louvre and have a look around and have a look at these statues and idols and things and see if I can surround them with my supernatural energy of some kind, if I can, like, to kind of block the energies and that, right? And there's me in my head thinking Paris is where it's all at, like, because you know there's a pyramid on the Louvre, you know it's got 666 panes of glass. I mean, that's stupid, guys, you understand? That's stupid, they give themselves away. But the Pazuzu statue in Paris, I mean, notice there's a load of grief there lately, all the riots, the yellow jackets and things and stuff like that, loads of uncertainty. The beast, or the Pazuzu, it loves riots and fights, and, you know, it loves seeing people kicking each other in the street, or coppers hitting you with a baton or something like that. That's its realm, chaos and riots. If anyone incites you to do a riot or a street protest, say no. Because it's usually a trap, so that you end up getting pepper sprayed or taken into a bridewell, and then there's a fine issued on you and you've got to pay it. It's a little money spinner, as well as like the Stasi in East Germany, the Nazis or whatever. Just being having a way of beating people up and getting away with it. You see, people should not turn. The Occupy thing was a scam to get everyone out, and then you see them getting pepper sprayed and everything. You know what I mean? The guys in the masks, the anonymous masks who started it all, didn't show the faces, folks. Do you understand? They would have arrived 5 minutes later with the riots uniform on and a gas mask and everything and a baton and that, like, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't see, when they're wearing masks, you don't know who's who, do you? So I've got this thing about all these riots and stuff where people, it's the first sign of the beast, the first sign of the chaos and that kind of stuff, it is usually the sign of the beast rising, you know, when there's riots in the streets, when it's something, everything accelerates. So I was in my head thinking, I'm definitely make a stop in Paris. Because I like French people, you know, the French countryside and the way France is. The essence of France is the cockerel that wakes you up in the morning, isn't it? It's like, you know, and it's like the farmer's element, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's all about like being a farmer, and you value your cockerel because, you know, and the chickens are laying eggs and stuff, and you've got like your own produce and all that kind of stuff. That's what the essence of France is, isn't it? Like Wales, it's the same thing, that countryside thing, right? But you go into Paris, you see like ancient Rome and ancient Greece and all, you know, all these links to the beast and all this sovereignty and sovereigns. Right, but anyway, I'm thinking I'm going to go to Paris, right? You know, I want to like surround everything that's evil in Paris and try and like, I feel like a divvy, you know, but it's just the way I think, you know, you got to try, haven't you, you know what I mean? And while I'm at it, I perform some music and I'll make some dosh, make some dough, you know, go and move on across Europe and play as many places as I can, I don't know. and for the journey and for the fun, and I love the idea of not knowing what's coming next, but you're in a different, a different environment. You know what I mean? At home in England, the way it is, the Roman Britain, like, I have to plan ahead. I have to know what's around the corner for a week ahead. I can't do things immediately. It's the Asperger's thing, like, you just can't, like, I just like the way things are, and I don't want to change it. So I've definitely got Asperger's syndrome, right? But here's me thinking of being out like, oh, I'll go all the way to Paris just to focus on that Pazuzu statue and find out what's going on, because it's made of iron, obviously. It's either iron or bronze or whatever, like. And then I find this. Let's shrink me photograph. I cannot believe this, mate. I hope I can get it on the screen and read it out to you. I was looking up Pazuzu, and I find this now. This should be on the screen, full size, shouldn't it? If I enlarge it, like. Right. So I'm out the picture at the moment. I think. But Pazuzu demon, right? Queen gives planning permission for statue, right? I can't believe it. I am actually gobsmacked. I know the royal family are corrupt and they've got like, but I'm not. I don't make a big deal about it. I'm not like an anarchist kind of character. I believe in, like, letting the law courts and whatever run its course and see if they're fair or not or whatever. Like, that's, I don't believe in the turn and all. But this just puts the cherry on the cherry bakewell, this, man, I'm telling you. Like, and I open the article, right? I'll read it out to you. Her Majesty the Queen of England gave planning permission for one of her Crown Estate buildings in the Mall, London, to be used as the home of a demon statue which portrays the premier effigy of evil from ancient Iraq. Which is Babylon, isn't it, folks, right? We all know Babylon is in Iraq. The statue was craned into place on the roof of the Smart Nash building, which is the home to the Institute of Contemporary Arts. And listen, and the entire building is personal property of the monarch. This demon is also known as the Neo-Assyrian Bazuzu and Bazuzu. It embodies an agile demon who is evil, but whose evil demeanour is greater than that of Arabic yin or jinn, who ride the west wind in ancient Iraq and Syrian legends. Therefore, because Pazuzu's evil is mightier, he was often used as a totem in ancient Iraq homes to ward off lesser demons. I mean, that's understandable in amongst people, like, still in the primitive tribal mindset, isn't it? You understand? Like, ancient Iraqi people, you can understand about, like, the Queen of England, like, who does a Christmas speech every year and says, and God said this and God that, and talks about God. Putting this thing on the roof of their building, and there is pictures of it, like, it's huge, guys. It's the actual thing that's in Paris. I can't believe it, to be honest, man. So let's go a step, and that's it, like, and then there's read article. So the whole article's there if you want to look it up yourselves, guys. The Armageddon times, I mean, oh my word, end times in the new light of the Bible prophecy. So it's a religious or a, let's say, biblically grounded article, isn't it? That whoever's released this is a complaint. So Tuesday, January the 1st, 2019. Like, that's not the actual date it was released. I think this was meant to be 2016 when this was done. I'm not sure, or is it recent? I don't know. I'll have to read the entire article later, right? But let's go a step back, right? And let's see the pictures. My word, I cannot believe it, to be honest. Now, there it is, there, like this. That's the thing that's in London on the roof, mate. And here's me thinking of going to Paris. It looks very serpentine and snaky as well, doesn't he? He's quite skinny, isn't he? You know what I mean? He's not really, Well, can you believe that? I can't believe that, man. That the Queen has actually had that put on her roof. right, of a building. Obviously, it's to protect. She's thinking like, if anything goes down, no one's going to take my art collection or whatever it is. I don't know, but I'm completely shocked, to be honest. Like, so obviously I'll do a bit of busking in London as well on the way. Like, I've got to go to London, haven't I? I'll even have the audacity to apply for a permit and play on the underground, you know. They can't actually stop me, can they, folks? If I decide to go around playing guitar, singing things and stuff, like, they can't actually stop me, can they? Do you understand? When I do that, it's not about being a star or music or anything like that. I'm actually bored with it. I'm bored with it all, do you know what I mean, guys? I'd rather be camping and living rough or in a camper van or something and just seeing the countryside. But it was a backup in case the dole harassed us too much to do work we didn't want to do, like working in charity shops for free and that kind of thing. But anyway, that's why I'm into the music. But there it is, look, there's the picture there, and it's like, people are walking, look at the size of it, like a life size as well, and you understand the way it's been done, like life size. It is me thinking of the Louvre in Paris and that, like, and that's in London. I'm just completely shocked, like. Absolutely gobsmacked, to be honest. So, it beggars belief, doesn't it? It beggars belief, mate. So anyway, I hope everyone had a nice time last night, and there was no fights, no grief, and you know, because I went to the Mersey. We've got a video of Liverpool fireworks, folks. I went to the edge of the Mersey and filmed Liverpool waterfront. I was going to go up on Bidston Hill. I'm glad I didn't now, just seeing these Pazuzu pictures. Because Bidston Hill's quite a dark, rough place, guys. You know, it's if you check it out on Google or whatever, there's an observatory there from years ago. You know, telescopes that, you know, people don't realise we had an observatory on our watching the stars years ago. Like, and there's not just one telescope, there was two, and a windmill. But there are certain legends associated with Bidston Hill that are like kind of scary, you know, a lot of witchcraft and things like that, a lot of, you know. So I thought, if I go there on my own in the dark on New Year's Eve, I might get battered or something, like, you know. So I went to the Mersey instead and filmed the fireworks. And oh my word, I'm not taking a mickey, guys, but for the firework display for New Year's Eve, I'm not even on New Year. I don't celebrate New Year's Eve, guys. I told you that last night, but I'll go along with the flow and sort of have a bevy, you know what I mean? I'm a boring bastard, really, you know. But considering it was a New Year, have you seen like London and Australia when they do their fireworks? Oh my word, it's like it's just bombastic and huge. And watching the Liverpool one, there's just like these fireworks, and it was like, you know, the one we have in the park. I filmed it like the ones we have in Birkenhead Park was like gigantic compared to what I've seen in Liverpool last night. It was like, oh man, I'm glad I didn't like travel to watch that, especially like from miles away. I only have to cycle. It's only a few yards really from me, about 300 yards. But they were very disappointing, the fireworks themselves. I can't believe someone in Liverpool's definitely pocketing money again. They should be going. They've got another Derek in there, maybe, I don't know. Because someone's taking some money out of the firework kitty there, mate. I'll prove it when I post it later. How it was lame. It was terribly lame for a firework display. It was lame by my, you know, the standards I've seen. I've filmed a lot of firework displays, you know what I mean, just for the hell of it, like. But I wanted to test my high definition camera and see how the colours look and everything like. I haven't even watched the footage yet. But, you know, and then all I did is I gave a couple of bevies, or I gave some you know, pennies to some homeless folks on the way back. And then I got back and I carried on drinking, listened to some records, and I went to bed, you know what I mean? So it was safe, I was happy, everything was cool, you know? And I hope everyone else was happy too. We can celebrate any time of the year, folks, you know what I mean? We can get together and celebrate any time of the year about anything. None of these paid, you know, the Roman calendar means nothing to me, folks. 4 seasons. 4 seasons. So anyway, I've spoke my mind about this Pazuzu thing. I want people to be alert to this and tell everyone about this, because I'm absolutely disappointed in the Queen for that one, mate. That just does not make sense at all. So thanks for watching, folks, and I will be back with some more seriously Serious articles. Stop streaming.